NBA2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Chicago Bulls. And it's Chicago to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They'll get out there with Green. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Curry in at the point.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Green up on top. Pass to Barnes. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Strong and long. Those are the two things that make Harrison Barnes a nice scoring option for this team.
Jordan kicks to Harper. Back to Jordan. Over Thompson. The shot comes out. The Warriors go the other way with it. Curry looking it over. About a minute played so far here in the first. The shot by Thompson, no good. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. What do you have to say?
Kevin, he said that all five guys need to stay alert defensively at all times. Playing a team where everybody can finish and everyone can throw it down. He said if you snooze for 1 second, those guys will run a back door and alley-oop on us. We have to be on our defensive game.
Thanks, David.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now here is Bogut. Goes up on the wing. The shot by Thompson, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Rodman kicks to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Stephen Curry.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And a deep three from Curry. The long distance three is buried.
Oh, Steph Curry at his best right there.
Here's Harper, and he lays it straight in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Curry. He feeds it to Green. Goes up again, and the basket by Bogut.
Bogut does not mind going down there and banging around on the offensive glass against his opponent and snags as many boards as he possibly can.
Pippen, no luck. Kukoc with the steal to the inside, and the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Chicago leading. Outside Jordan. From 15 feet away, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And as much as he's done to increase the range on his jump shot, this is where Jordan's bread is buttered, that mid-range game.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to Barbosa. Got a piece of it. Here's Livingston. It's good.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Jordan. And a missed layup. Jordan's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here are the Bulls now. Pippen, the pass to Kukoc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Kukoc has got his second basket of the night. Warriors trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Bogut. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Not a lot to do. Bogut just too big and too good on that possession.
Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Livingston.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, after nearly being out of the league, Livingston has found an incredible role, a true warrior.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Simpkins. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Draymond Green pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's Chicago up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Iguodala. Bogut out there with Green. And there's Livingston. And it's Barbosa in at the shooting guard position. Green inside the three-point line. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bogut's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
And if you're wondering why Bogut's career field goal percentage is so high, put-back dunks like that have a lot to do with it.
Here's Bushley. Back to Kerr from downtown. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Just 3 to shoot. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Barbosa. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Kerr the pass to Simpkins. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Then for the Warriors, Barnes, he's checked in for Bogut. Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Pass to Green. Thompson with it. Down low. Here's Livingston. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Livingston's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Kukoc kicks to Pippen. Over Thompson. And it's Pippen missing.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Pass to Livingston. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Clock at 6. High post try. Rodman grabs the miss. Here's Chicago. Kukoc with it. Now Green defending. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Stephen Curry. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Harper. And Harper drops them both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Curry against Harper. Thompson outside. From the arc. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago leading by 3. Outside Jordan. Dishes it to Rodman. Right side Kukoc. Harper the pass to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 8.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
Curry attacking. He dishes it to Green. From deep. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Stephen Curry.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Kukoc can't get it to go. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Warriors. Here's Green. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Now the Bulls with it. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Kukoc. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Lobbed up there for Barnes. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Maybe the length helping out Harrison Barnes that time to collect.
Inside, here's Rodman. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Sean Livingston. Barbosa against Jordan. Rodman with the bucket.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket by Curry.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Chicago leading. And here is Jordan. 10 points for him. One second left. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of that. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Simpkins is out there with Williams. Then there's Longley. Then there's Bushler. And it's Kerr in at the point guard position. There's the pass to Simpkins. Kerr with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Kerr can't hit. The Warriors trail. From deep, Green trains it from beyond the arc. Green's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Warriors.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-piece shooting motion.
Here's Kerr, and the bank shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 1. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Thompson dishes to Curry. Passes to Bogut. And finished off by Bogut.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Barnes got the ball. He shoots again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
The Warriors shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Free throw no good for Bogut.
Bogut's such a hard-nosed and intelligent big man. And a player certainly at his position that always has your back.
Kerr can't hit.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Curry finds Bogut. It's all in by the Bulls. Kerr with it. Pass to Bushler. Back to Kerr. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Williams, and the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Warriors lead it. Here's Thompson. The 19-footer is on the money.
Just such efficient form there from Klay Thompson. The height, the release, great rotation, and a soft touch.
Longley up top. Sinks that one from the post. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Curry passes to Barnes. And here's Livingston. Golden State moving it around. Unloads from 13. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bushler, the pass to Kerr. He kicks it to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. And the rejection by Curry.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Thompson, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Offensive rebound. Longley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Williams. Pippen comes in for Simpkins. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Bushler. And it's Jordan in for Steve Kerr. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Steph Curry.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pippen against Thompson. Here's Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Here is Livingston. He has 6. And there's the pass to Green. Now Thompson. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Six to shoot. Here's Thompson. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Chicago, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The first free throw is good. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Longley. The Warriors also with a sub. Bogut's checked in. And it's Livingston with the ball for Golden State. A 2-point game. "36 seconds left in the third quarter. Iguodala left side. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Lets it go.
Locked down D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
It's a close game here in Chicago. And there's the feed to Kukoc. The kick out to Harper. To the paint. Iguodala with the steal. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Warriors ahead. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. They've got Barbosa. Klay Thompson is out there with Iguodala. And it's Bogut. And it's Livingston in at the 1. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Harper. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harper's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Timeout called the Warriors. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That's tipped. And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala. And the rejection by Pippen. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. On defense, the Bulls. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Kukoc with the defensive effort.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Warriors trail. Livingston finds Barnes. The shot's good.
Using every bit of muscle he's got on that one. What can I say? Harrison Barnes likes to get in and attack.
Jordan dishes to Rodman. Here's Harper. He's off on that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Barnes passes to Bogut. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Chicago on defense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And here's Barnes for 3. Warriors the rebound. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, when Andrew Bogut gets close to the rim, that is a time where he's looking to score and picks up the foul.
That free throw, no good. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Kerr, the pass to Longley. Over Green. Tries it from 9. Longley can't get it to go.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Passes it to Bushley. Here's Kerr for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks it to Kerr. From deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Chicago calls timeout. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Pippen. Knocks it loose. Jordan against Thompson. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Outside Harper. Back to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, and right there you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And stolen by Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Inside. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, Draymond Green's not going to get a ton of those, but trust me, he's loving every minute of it.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 1:29 left in the fourth. .129 left to play here in the fourth. He gets that one.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Harper's shot. Good. And now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 3. 1:20 left here in the fourth quarter. Jordan against Curry. To the middle. Bogut. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. And they double up Jordan. Pippen for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Pippen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Curry against Jordan. It's tipped. 43 seconds left in the game. No good on that one. Good D by Barnes. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And so they choose to intentionally foul. this may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag. That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Pippen for 3. Rebound Bogut. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Green left side. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's gonna do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.